Welcome back to my cave once again, humans. We're gonna go visit Boldy. Learn what he's got to say. I bet he's grateful that he saved him in the mine. Plus, I want him to tell us about that hammer. That hammer was so cool.
Hey, Ray, your fist is as tough as ever.
Where did the mine demon come from, Bovie?
They dug up a strange red rock in the mine a few days ago. Then the mine demon showed up and hurt a lot of our villagers. We haven't found the cause, but I've put the Western Range on high alert.
That rock must be the spark. It's apparently a source of power for the Iron Dogs. The Iron Dogs want it, and they are going to attack this place soon.
What? That thing must not be allowed to stay in the Western Range. We've kept our guard up, but we just don't have the troops anymore. If the Iron Dogs really come here for the spark, I fear... Ray, you've always been the one with ideas. Can you get rid of it for me?
Don't worry, Bovie. That's what I came here to do. I will take the spark back to the Rat Gang's safe zone. I won't allow it to fall into the Iron Dog's hands.
The Rat Gang? I can't really say. When the Resistance failed, I withdrew here to the Western Range. It's tough here, but we're all in this together. In Torch City, there are many factions and a lot of politics. I leave it up to your judgment. If Cicero had not died, we might be able to bring the old team together again.
Well, Cicero...
Bovie! Bad news! The Iron Dogs are here!
That was quick. Ray, just like old times. You and your old captain will have a race to see who can score more kills.
No need for you to waste your time with this riffraff, Bovie.
Good old convenient interruptions.
Top priority, Legion Command. Find the spark at all costs. Yes, sir.
Okay, so now I need to go back through the Western Range. Except now the Western Range is dangerous. And now I got the whip. So, like I said in the previous video, it's time to go all Simon Belmont on these jokels. Jokels? Where did I come up with that? Okay, I have to admit, that whip is a blast to play with. But it's kind of the obligatory quick weapon. To be honest, I've never been much for the speedster classes. But still, that whip is awesome. You can sling into enemies. That's really fun. Doesn't combo quite like the other two weapons, though. Plus, it doesn't have a ground pound like the other two weapons have. I don't know why I've been obsessing over the ground pound all this game, but just, I don't know, ground pound. I expect things to do ground pound. At least I expect the drill and the fist to do it. It kind of makes sense that the whip can't. Alright, goodies. And, what kind of baddies down here? Just more mobs. Okay, blasted that guy. Okay. More weapons. Booyah! I wish there was a good song about whipping. I told you, I'm not singing Whip It by Devo. I don't like that song. And because I can't think of any song other than that one that involves whips, I'm gonna sing nothing at all. So there. Alright. Got this axe thrower. He's kind of annoying, but took care of him. And then what about this guy? Oh, Spurky Spurky Boom Man, eh? Well, he killed himself, so... Ooh, what do we got? Ching! What the? You killed them, you murderer, you monster! Oh. death is gonna befall you, evil iron dog. Wait, can they die? Are they living creatures? I think they're just machines. Good, then I don't feel bad about taking a life. Whoa, okay. This guy is actually a little harder than he looks. I think I can take him though. Whoop. Just get out of the way when he does that crescent slash and I should be good. Keep your distance, the whip lets you do that. And that's another good thing about the whip. It's a nice long range attack. And ouch! Eee! Well, that's more than annoying. Come on, keep your distance. Okay. Stick and move, Rayton. Stick and move. And try and stun lock him if you can. Yikes! That thing goes far! Dang, he's not messing around with that attack. Oh, I guess I can't take him. Whoa! Nope. Nothing left now but to try again. Okay, dang it, Rayton. Maybe that's why you couldn't do it, because you lost some of your brain cells in previous battles. I don't think I pulled off an execution yet, have I? And Sparky Boom Man goes off again. You know, speaking of Sparky Boom Man, there aren't a lot of major characters in the Avatar: The Last Airbender franchise that actually died. Sparky Boom Man is one of the few exceptions. I mean, heck, even Azula and Firelord Ozai, the two main villains of the franchise, even they weren't killed off. But Sparky Boom Man, or Combustion Man as he's actually called, rest in peace, Combustion Man. Me and my dad watched that show a while ago. That was such a great show. And I watched the first 2 episodes of Legend of Korra afterwards, and I was just disappointed. Already the drop in quality was noticeable. At least the drop in quality with the writing. The artwork looked as beautiful as ever. Heck, better even! But the writing just... ugh. It's hard for me to really go into details, but other people have done videos on it. Other people could explain it better than I could. Alright, jumping out of the way of that attack, and keep your distance. Keep your distance. Stick and move, Rayton. Stick and move. Okay, come on. Keep your distance. Oh, yikes. Bonk, bonk here. Bonk, bonk there. Why, samurai! Not sure where I got that from either. Okay. Stick and move. Stick and move. Is that another thing I need to make a drinking game out of? How many times am I gonna make a drinking game out of stuff? Hey guys, are you drunk yet? Hey. Lately I've been kinda running out of ideas for videos, but just recently I picked up Street Fighter V again, and I finally got enough fight points to get E Honda. Wait. Execution! Alright, I beat him. Okay, so I obtained E Honda, and I found that he had this pretty cool Kappa costume. And it's $4. I think that's a little more than I'd like to pay for a cosmetic. Then again... Come to think of it, all the special costumes in Fantasy Strike cost roughly $5 each, and that's only for one color. At least in Street Fighter V, you buy a costume and you get all 10 colors with it. So, when I put it that way, $4 isn't so bad. But there are some costumes that cost $6. And for that cool Kappa costume, it was worth it. But one thing I'm just gonna say, I took Kappa E-Honda out for a test run, and I cleared hard mode on Street Fighter 2's arcade mode in one attempt. That's probably gonna be my next video. I haven't done one of those in a while. Okay, I haven't gotten everything in this tower. I keep falling off. And look at here.
Why are you here? You jealous of the show I put on?
Go get Bovie. I've got this.
Don't come crying if you get hammered. We'll see how long you last lying paralyzed on a bed.
Now's not the time to quibble. The Iron Dogs are coming.
Iron dogs, eat this!
Alright, Shen, you big macho. What do you got?
Don't expect me to be thankful for a small favor like that.
You're welcome.
Looks like I need to find a high
that
place to
didn't
glide
work.
from.
Oh, but I can. Execution! You too! Execution! Oh, jeez. Another one of these big guys. Dang it! Do I want to pick on this guy? Yeah, he asked for it. Zip! Nice! But you missed. Next time he does that, I'm gonna do the Wario. Or do the German Wario anyway. Oh, I missed!
What's with it, buddy?
Hoo-yah! Do I miss? Do I miss? Do I miss? Listen. Execution.
I want to talk about writing in video games for a little bit. Like, I mentioned a while ago that the writing in Legend of Korra, at least the first 2 episodes I watched, and from what I've heard, the first 2 seasons. I hear it gets better in the 3rd one, but the first 2 episodes I watched were just disappointing. Nope, that's not gonna work. But you might be wondering, what do I think about the writing in this game? It's okay. It's nothing groundbreaking, but it's structurally sound.
Don't expect me to be thankful for a small favor like that.
I should be able to glide over from here.
So whip out the drill. Okay, so anyway, I was going to say, you want to know what game has been surprising me so far with its writing? Mad Rat Dead. Honestly, I have to say, Mad Rat is a compelling character. I mean, first, he doesn't feel that relatable. You kind of don't like him as a character at first. But later on in the story, he gets more, let's say, what's the word? He gets more admirable later on. Like, he hates other creatures like cats and humans, but then he finds himself saving them because he doesn't like the idea of them dying. And the whole game, the original MO is that he's trying to kill this one human. He has 1 day to live, and he has 1 day to kill that one human. But halfway through the game, you have a feeling that he's not gonna go through with it. His story arc kinda changes him to be a better, more likable character. And I haven't beaten the game yet, but I'm kind of assuming he does eventually die by the end of the game, because the game kind of sets him up to die by the end of the game. And at first you're not going to care if he succeeds in his goal, then so what, he dies, big deal. But once you learn more about the character and see him change, you're like, wait, now I don't want him to die. I want him to live. And maybe he does. I haven't beaten the game yet. But think about it. If he does die, I'm actually going to feel sad that he's dead. He actually made me care about him. I'm just actually kind of impressed at how simple yet how effective his story arc is. There's probably going to be a death in this game, and honestly, I just don't care enough about any of these characters. Sure, I like them aesthetically, but they don't give me much reason to care about them. Mad Rat gave me a reason to care about him. And speaking of rats that gave me a reason to care about them, Silas from A Ghost of a Tale. He is one of the big reasons that I wanted to play through the entire game, because I wanted to see what happened to him. Because he was such a compelling character, and he made me care about him. Two characters that happen to be rats have done what no human character has managed to do. At least no fictional human character anyway. And there might have been a few human characters that made me care about them, just none that come to mind so far. And yet, I actually wouldn't mind seeing Mad Rat take out that human, depending on how bad they are. And just, I don't know why, I just find him to be an actually relatable character. And it also helps that Mad Rat himself just looks awesome. He has such an imaginative design, and I don't know, the characters in this game are cool, but more on that later, because I want to talk about Chuan later. Right now, I just got Mad Rat on the brain, because Mad Rat Dead is such a criminally underrated game. I hear it's sold well in Japan, but it's sold poorly in the US. And to be honest, no, never mind. But back to Mad Rat Dead. Maybe I should do another video. Maybe I should actually do a Baalf's Games for a review on that game. I just want more people to know what Mad Rat Dead is. Then again, this is such a small channel. No one watches this channel. Probably because I'm the most unlikable person ever. Oh, that's not true. I'd like to think I try, but then again, how many times do I tell myself to control my anger and I don't? Just how many times do I tell myself I need to stop doing this and I don't? Just And no, we're not doing a drinking game on that anymore. But anyway, now I want to talk about Ghost of a Tale. That's a stealth-based game. I'm not really that into those kind of games. But I don't know, I see anthropomorphic animals and I get interested. Like, even if it's not a genre I particularly care about. The only real exception are first-person shooters, or just 3D gun games in general. I've always disliked first-person shooters. And I have to make a confession. I have yet to play a single Ratchet and Clank game. I don't know, they've always been kinda shootery looking to me. And wait, what am I doing? Why am I not healing? Well, I guess I'm doing dumb stuff right now. And one thing I know about Ratchet and Clank is that it's one of the most consistent anthro-starring franchises there is. Even the latest game has gotten glowing reviews. And look at poor Sonic the Hedgehog, he's just struggling. Well, except for Sonic Mania. Just every once in a while, we get a gem out of Sonic the Hedgehog. Every once in a while. Back to Ghost of a Tale. I haven't 100% completed the game, but I have beaten the game. I've seen the ending to it, and I'm kind of disappointed that it's setting up for a part 2, but another game that really didn't sell that well, unfortunately. I mean, geez, just so many interesting games go unnoticed. And it's really, really disappointing. This one, too. This game went unnoticed. Just so many games I really like just go unnoticed. But I digress. That game actually had a pretty compelling story. There's one part I really didn't like, and I'm just going to call this character Mrs. Bellwether, because that's pretty much what the character is. The classic twist villain that comes out of nowhere, and honestly, the character didn't even feel competent. The character just, well, it goes into spoiler territory, so I probably shouldn't do that. You ever want to check out Ghost of a Tale? I feel like that's a game that really could get some more attention. And again, there's just a lot of those games that I'd really like to see get more attention. Alright, but back to this game. Fighting a bunch of mobs, trying to do as many executions as I can. I have a feeling this isn't even the worst to come. But for now, let's just take out these mobs. Try your best to dodge stuff. Ay, not even doing very good, am I? Okay, get out of the... Come on! I know what I'm supposed to do, but I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. Ay. Are there any songs that have ay in them? Huh. I'm sure there are. I just can't think of any off the top of my head right now. Alright, one more. Execution! Alright. Took care of those butt heads. What's next? Okay, we got a cutscene. What is that? Not that thing again. Ugh. And this time it's got wheels. Ay. Okay, Baalf. Just think for a moment. You beat this thing once, you can do it again. And this time you got the whip now. That should make things easier, right? Okay. Man, those bouncing grenades are annoying. Pretty accurate with them. I'm doing my... Dang it! I'm trying to stay out of them and just... Come on, Baalf. Get away from the charge. Did I die? Oh, no, wait, I thought I died. Now I died. Oh, boy. Whoa. Okay, try again. Try again. You beat him before, except last time he had legs, not wheels. Thankfully, I don't have to beat up the mooks from before. And I gotta sit through this cutscene. Again, that's one thing I don't like about this game is the unskippable boss intros. That gets kind of annoying. Some of the longer ones you can skip, but even just not being able to skip some of the shorter ones even, I don't know why. That just annoys me. But oh well. Okay. I noticed I can keep away. Duh, come on. I can keep away from the bombs for the most part if I just keep bouncing off the enemies with the web. Okay, what should I... I'm also trying to use the rockets to get rid of the enemies quicker. Also the pump, because I need to heal. Yeah. Okay, how many headaches is this going to cause? I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of pain before I finally beat this guy. I keep telling myself I already beat him once, I can do it again, but considering how hard it was the first time, and this time I have more mooks to deal with, it wouldn't be so bad without all the mooks. And again, the cutscene I can't skip. Like, do I really need to see this every time? I mean, it's not a huge gripe, but it's still annoying. And you know what? Sometimes I start complaining about something annoying in a game I like, and I just don't like ending it there. I want to say something positive. The game's not terribly challenging, but it's not a pushover either, especially when it comes to the bosses. The bosses really are the hardest part of the game. Like they should be. Honestly, I like it when bosses are the hardest part of the game. They're the bosses after all. Alright. I should be able to figure the pattern out. Just stay on the tank. You should be able to beat him there. What am I doing? And maybe stay up there too? That seems like a good idea. Doesn't it? Dummy who's not doing that? Execution! Dummy who can't get out of the way of the tank? Dummy who can't seem to dodge those stupid grenades! Ah! Dummies, 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 dummies! Come on, Rayton! Okay, get away from that. Good. Okay. Don't stay on the tank while it's driving. Okay, I think you got it now. Avoid the bombs and... come on, the moves! They keep coming! I mean, maybe it... maybe it wouldn't be so hard if the moves didn't stop coming! Yeah, dead again. Dead again, dead again, dead again. Oh, come on, it can't take that many tries, right? Right? For goodness sake, this thing is just as frustrating as the first time. Maybe even worse because of the never-ending mooks. Okay, Baalf. You can do this. Just take a hit from your CBD cigarette. Yeah, I've actually been trying that lately. supposed to help calm you down. It's actually been working. I'm actually only smoking my second one, though. Though the mistake I made with the first CBD cigarette I got, smoked the whole thing in one sitting. No one said you needed to do that. But, to be honest, is CBD as safe as they say it is? The only reason I'm using it is because, well, I've been stressed lately, but then again, what else is new? I'm always stressed. Like, every day it just... It's like I've been stressed for how many years? I mean, I feel like this is something I really need to get under control. Like, there are games I really should stop playing because they're just so frustrating. Like, why do I play Zuba so much? Why can't I just switch to Super Animal Battle Royale? That game is way less frustrating. It doesn't feel as unfair most of the time. And just... then again, there isn't as much to work towards in Super Animal Battle Royale. Plus, I'm not quite as big of a fan of the art style in Super Battle Royale or Super Animal Battle Royale as I am with Zuba. But again, Super Animal Battle Royale just feels like a much more fair version of Zuba. In more ways than one. Hey, wait, what? Holy cow, I actually did it. Ugh, finally.
Torch City is as good as lost. Are you sure you want to go back?
I have to go back. To end this once and for all.
The Western Range doesn't have the forces to fight the Legion. Not now. You can't fight them by yourself.
At least I have the spark now.
The spark is cursed, and you're giving it to the Rat Gang. Are you really sure that's wise, Raiden?
Don't worry, Bovie. I'll make sure to keep it safe.
Like, let's talk about microtransactions. They're horrible in Zuba. They're way more fair in Super Animal Battle Royale. That's because Super Animal Battle Royale isn't pay to win like Zuba is. In fact, basically all you really pay for in Super Animal Battle Royale are cosmetic items. It's something you do by choice because you like the game. Not because you have to make your character stronger. And I actually spent more money on Super Animal Battle Royale than Zuba. And that's considering I only spent $5 on it. But I might end up getting a pass sometime in the future, just because even that's more fair, because $10 for a pass in Zuba only gets you a week of that pass. Once that week is up, you have no pass anymore. Ay, 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 ay. The only problem is I only have Super Animal Battle Royale for the Switch. Maybe it's on my phone, I haven't looked it up on the store. Maybe I should. I mean, why not? Again, it's just... Then again, because there isn't as much to work towards, it's a lot less frustrating because there's less at stake. You aren't severely punished when you lose like you are in Zuba. Oh, another cutscene.
Hey, silly bunny. We meet again.
It's you. What do you want this time?
Are you going to go back on your word, tough guy? Don't forget, you still owe me one.
Let's be honest. You came for this, right?
You don't even know what the spark is truly capable of, do you? If I were you, I wouldn't take the spark back to Torch City. Nobody can resist the temptation of so much power.
I guess you've got your sights set on the spark too. Also, stop following me.
I have no interest in following a numbskull like you. Just a friendly reminder, that's all. Keep a close eye on that spark.
I don't need you to remind me. What I owe you, I will repay.
Anyway, I think that's enough for other games right now. Let's talk about this one. Okay, so now I need to take the spark to do. I swear, he is going to betray me, isn't he? All game, I have been expecting him to be a twist villain. I guess he's the bellwether of this game. Although this time you kind of expect it, it doesn't come out of nowhere. Also, I want to talk about Chuan now. I said I was going to, and I'm going to. I know I said Urso is my favorite character as a character, but aesthetically, it's Chuan. He just looks awesome. I don't know why, but those hairless hands of his make the design. The rest of him just looks badass too. Also, the way Rayton eats his noodles is legitimately hilarious. Also, for a while I didn't know what the noodles were for, but they give you extra hit points, which is useful when going into tough situations. And I have a feeling I'm gonna be going into one soon. Again, I just haven't trusted Do very much. Just that methodical, slow talking of his, the way he talks to Rayton, I don't trust him. And I'm guessing that he's gonna turn out to be a twist villain. But we'll just see. And if he does turn out to be a twist villain, maybe he'll get his band to play for him when the boss fight comes. Again, if it happens. Alright. Up the elevator we go. You know, you should be able to choose not to give him the spark, but nope, gotta follow the dotted line.
The Iron Dogs sent their best to grab the spark. The Western Range suffered heavy casualties this time.
Once this blows over, I will have the Rat Gang send medicine and supplies to the Western Range. The Legion knows that you have the spark. Cicero will come for you in person.
That saves me the effort of looking for him.
It's not just the Legion that has designs on the spark. No matter how hard your fist is, you can't handle everything on your own.
Didn't you say you could maintain balance in Torch City? So what's your suggestion now?
Remember the big boom? The spark is so powerful. I once thought about using the spark to level Torch Tower. That will deal a massive blow to the Legion.
And then? Rat Gang takes over for the Legion?
Tell me, are there any F.I.S.T who aren't struggling to survive? A Torch City ruled by F.I.S.T is the future that I want to create.
If you become top dog, will you continue with your old trade?
Spare me your holier-than-thou act. This world is a game where the strong make the rules. In return, the strong protect the weak. Is that not fair? Would you rather trust the Legion over your own fur kind? By the way, did you run into anything on the way? And did you take the spark out?
What's the problem?
Bait and switch is something the Rat Gang knows all too well. Did you get it?
How can you even tell?
The spark intel you brought back included a trick for authentication. Let me see.
No, don't do it! Ah!
The spark! Finally got it!
Hey, dude!
See? Told you this guy was bad news. Did I call that, or did I call that?
Don't act so surprised. Everything changed the moment I got my hands on the spark. I now have the power to drive the entire Legion out of Torch City.
So you're the scoundrel trying to take over the spark?
Only I can realize the true worth of the spark. You shall witness history with me, foolish rabbit. After all these years, at last, my time has come. I shall become the new son of Torch City.
This is insane! The spark has driven you all mad!
Insanity is just a state of mind. Life is too short for me to go down without a fight. Come on! Let this nobody who lives in the past challenge the legendary Ace Pilot!
Yeah, I'm the ace pilot. And don't you forget it, Dweebenheimer.
The spark is mine!
In all honesty, though, how hard can this guy be? He's in a wheelchair. Yeah, I know he's got a gun and whatnot, but come on. How hard can a dude in a wheelchair beat a fight? Apparently not very. Alright, kicked his butt, and now, time to finish him off. Oh wait, there's a second form, of course there is.
Complete at last. You shall now witness the true power of the spark, Rayton. I have changed. I don't have to follow your pilots around and clean up messes anymore. You are nothing. Even Cicero can't possibly defeat me now. Let's go. Come on.
Have to admit, I do gotta love this guy's confidence. I am disappointed that he doesn't have his band backing him up. I wanted to see his band in the fight. Was that too much to ask for? Yes, I know it wouldn't have made sense plot-wise. But I still wanted it, dang it! Alright, pummeling him. Oh, looks like he's gonna charge up something. Better... wait? No, I guess his machine just broke down. That kinda dissipates the tension. I mean, you have what's supposed to be a major battle, and then his machine breaks down. It's harder to take him seriously because of that. I mean, Dew isn't a pushover or anything, but that's still kinda disappointing. Alright, what's he got here? Whoa boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, smack his butt now. Machine breaks down again. But I didn't know what it did at first. That's why I was so hesitant. Of course he has 2 life bars, because it'd be too easy if he didn't. And I'm dead. Okay. Loading. Loading. Come on, Mother Hubbard, load. Why is it taking so long? Okay, so I'm back here. Guess I gotta wait for the elevator. Okay, it's not as annoying as I'm making it sound, but... Hey, I got my buff back. That's cool. Let's mash buttons and skip the dialogue.
Come on! Let this nobody who lives in the past challenge the legendary Ace Pilot!
Yee, she sure is loud. And why does he refer to himself as the nobody who lives in the past? Again, kinda not setting himself up to be the most competent fighter. But again, he's in a wheelchair. I'm not sure what I'm expecting. Okay. This cutscene you can skip. Thankfully. Okay. Dodging the missiles usually isn't too bad. That can be tricky, but I managed. Come on. Woohoo! Alright, now time to pummel him. Oh, I guess not. Now time to pummel him. And I still got my health buff. Yeah, now I'm really piling on the hurt. And a second life bar rolled over. Again, he's not a pushover, but compared to the fight in the Western Range, this guy's not too hard. It looks like he's delving into his bag of tricks. Ooh. Think I can still beat him, though. Well, I'm not familiar with these new tricks. Oh, nope. Sometimes you think he's gonna break down and then this happens. Bullet heck fire right now. Decided to change to the drill. Maybe that might pile on the hurt a little more. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, keep going. Keep going. Think you can do it. Ha! Got the batons in there. That might be useful. Too bad I'm out of it. Alright, almost done. Almost. No. Come on, Rain. You only got a little bit left to go. Ah! Hey. Alright. I think third time will be the charm. Again, not a pushover, but he's a breeze compared to the last boss. And really, he shouldn't be, because he's an important character. You expect him to be a lot harder. And once again, I got Chuan's Noodle's health buff. Ugh. Yeah, that was hard to say quickly. Okay, up the elevator. Can't think of any songs off the top of my head about going up. Sure they exist, though. Alright. One more round. This is all or nothing, do.
Come on! Let this nobody who lives in the past challenge the legendary Ace Pilot!
Again, he is super loud. But all you really have to do is jump over his wheelchair when he's about to shoot. Which I didn't do there because I'm a dummy. But I can do it this time. If I don't lock myself into attack, or just finish him off there, but that works too. Once again, you actually can skip the cutscene, so I did. Okay. I'm in really good terms this time. Deflected him with the batons. You know, that's something I always took for granted. Normally, I just prefer to have the health buff, or even the missiles for damage. But those batons really help in this fight. Like, they are a blessing. You want the baton. Trust me. And then he breaks down once again. Kinda breaks the tension. Now, let me just say, this guy's pretty easy once you learn his moves and have the batons handy. But I wouldn't say he's a pushover because you actually could lose to him a few times. In my opinion, a pushover is someone you're never going to lose. Do is someone you could potentially lose to if you don't use the right tools. But once you whip out the batons and smack him down, he's as good as done. Alright, I think I've almost got him this time. Hopefully his machine will break down. Alright, time to finish him off. Yeah! Take that, rat! He is a rat. Yeah.
Give it up, 2. It's over. This powered armor won't save you or Torch City.
Shut up! You know nothing. Absolutely nothing. With the power of the spark, I can defeat you! Defeat Cicero. Defeat the Legion.
And that's the end of Duke the Rat Boss. You will not be missed. Good riddance. And such. Load. Load, please.
Du was a nut who was willing to throw his life away for the spark. How could he have protected other Fertisans? Don't feel too bad about it, Ray. It's not your fault.
His henchmen don't know the truth. For the sake of all Fertisans, the Rat Gang must hold together.
Now is not the time to worry about that.
What now? The Legion is on the move, and the spark blew up.
The spark isn't one of a kind. The traitor Cicero is already searching for another one.
Hold on. How did you turn up here in the Duke's secret room?
You think a 2-bit rat gangster could have found out about the Western Range mine?
You were the one who told him. What are you really up to?
Keeping the lid on the spark has been the mission of the Cat Clan for 1,000 years. I was planning to use Du to get the spark, then bury it deep underground, but...
Is the spark really that important?
Without the spark, Du would have been a mere sneaky rumor monger. As guardians of the spark, the Cat Clan has seen countless lunatics offer themselves up to it. The existence of the spark always brings disaster. Help me bury the secret, please.
Why do you trust me? Why wouldn't I seek the spark too?
Thick-headed numbskulls are hard to find nowadays.
Did you say there is another spark?
There is another one in the underground lake. We need to get to it before Cicero does. I must go now. Hey, silly bunny. Catch up to us when you've made up your mind. You still owe me, you know.
What are you waiting for, you dumb rabbit? Lady Q left. Are you going to let her face Cicero alone?
I'm going after her.
To reach the underground lake, you must first go to the underwater base and find the oxygen mask. Don't ask me how I know. I got stiffed once. Go after her, Rabbit. Remember to use the radio to stay in touch.
Wait, what are you planning to do?
Hey, my ears aren't as sensitive as yours. You gave me such a fright. So, does that mean we're a team now?
If I stick close to you, you won't be able to get up to any of your tricks.
I don't have time to play hide and seek with you. Seriously, though, to get to the underground lake, you must first...
Go to the underwater base and find the oxygen mask. You and Urso were already in on this.
Oh, you found us out. In that case, I'll tell you what to do once you get to the underground lake. Remember, use the bear's radio.
This team is purely temporary, and I don't want to be indebted to you.
That really breaks my heart. I was hoping you'd finish the mission for me if I don't come back. You want to settle the debt now? See you at the underground lake, silly bunny.
You know, you can say silly rabbit. The owners of Trix cereal don't have a trademark on that phrase. Alright, I think I'll end it here. Until next time, I'm Baalf, and the cave is closed.